Hey, what's happening everybody? Rajay back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Tonight's going to actually be a crazy one here. So I've got one big bottle of the Piraat Triple Hop. 10.5% ABV. This bottle itself, 1 pint, 9.4 ounces, so 25.4 ounce total. And it's a big boy in a big bottle. And I'm going to be flying solo. Usually something like this you may want to share with someone, but it is what it is, and I will get through it. Don't you worry about that. So this is actually done by Brouwerij van Steenberge, and looking forward to seeing what this one has to offer. They do consider it to be a Belgian strong golden ale as well. You can see here, nice cork in the bottle. Nice little neck piece right here as well on the label. Nice distinctive bottle that you'd expect to get from something like Brouwerij van Steenberge. So let's go ahead and get it open and get it into a glass, see what this one has to offer. Whoa. Lots of smoke. Oh, lots of smoke. I don't know if you can see that smoke coming out, but Joe D would have loved that one there. Still coming out. Good amount of smoke. Shout out to my boy Joe D. Make sure you check out Joe D's channel. He's out there in Arizona doing a great job talking about beers as well. So we'll sit that there. Wow. Nice pour off the appearance, as you can see. Easily got a nice 2-finger head that came out that sits barely off-white. Haziness on the beer itself, but it does have kind of that orange amber color to it. Not seeing through it at all. Definitely some murkiness in play, some cloudiness as far as the aroma. Well, the first thing that does come out is a nice sweetness that I'm actually picking up from the malts, but behind it I'm also getting some of that booziness of the alcohol. Definitely almost smells like a little bit of a syrupy type feel is going to come off of this one, but no hiding that booziness at all. I mean, it does come out of the glass rather easily as far as the taste. Getting a little bit of a mouthfeel in the initial taste there. Carbonation is definitely ramped up on this one. You can definitely feel it hitting the palate. Has a nice little break from initial to the finish. Not really too much harshness going down in the back end now. But I am feeling it dancing around in the cheeks a little bit. Definitely get like that bubble sensation. Very champagne-like in how the carbonation is done on this one. Do see some of the lacing taking place there on the glass as well. Head is now down to about a half a finger. Does sit as a pretty much a heavier body type beer. That carbonation really does lay heavily there. You do get a good amount of length on the duration. Flavors are kicking around for a little bit. Not picking up as much of the hops as I am the sweetness of the beer. It is at a 65 IBU on this one, but it's not overly bitter by any means. Not even really bitter at all for what you would expect to get at that level. Nice sting to the tip of the tongue on that initial. But again, going down, that carbonation, it almost gives it like almost a seltzer type feel as well. And the more I'm drinking this down, still not getting a real heavy burn on the swallow, but you do get a little bit of an initial bump of that carbonation as it goes down. So all in all, it's an okay beer. I would expect to get more of the hops out than I'm actually getting on this one. You also get a little bit of an acidity in there as well. So on this one, I would definitely say, as I break it down to take a look at the rating, you look at the appearance. It does have a nice appearance. Does have what you would expect to get on something like a Belgian strong golden ale. Nice lacing on the glass. Nice color for what you would expect to have for this type of style. But as far as appearance, I think it definitely represents good along those lines. I would say that's actually going to be a 13 out of 15. As far as the aroma isn't as strong as I would have liked. You do get a lot of that sweetness, but in the triple hop type beer, I'd expect a little bit more of the hops. Kind of get some of that on the background. But again, with the Belgian strong golden ale, you're kind of almost used to the malts kind of leaning that more to that direction in the balance. So on this one, it's decent enough that I would actually say this is going to be a say 11 out of, I would say 10 out of 15 for the aroma, because you do have to really take a nice good sniff to get it out of the glass. As far as the flavor is definitely there. You are getting a little bit of a floral type presence in there from the hops. You're getting that sweetness. You're getting a pretty good duration, but you do have a little bit of acidity in there as well. For me, the flavor on this one is actually going to be a 10 out of 15. far as the palate, heavy body on it. You expect that at a 10.5, so nothing wrong with that at all. Carbonation is overly carbonated. And then as far as the feel of the finish, it does smooth out a little bit. It's not overly harsh, as I mentioned, but you do have a little bit of a bump in the road there. So I would say on the palate, that's going to actually be a 10 out of 15 for me on that one. And then as far as overall, I think for this style, it definitely meets the requirement. But it's not anything that's going to stand out as much that I would want to come back and maybe look to try this one again or enjoyed it at another time. I think this, for me, is kind of like more of a one and done type thing. And I usually like a lot of the Belgian type styles. So for me, the overall here would actually be a, I'm going to say a 30 out of 40. So altogether, total score is a 73 out of 100. So it comes in to be, I guess if you were going to letter it out, into that C minus area, kind of in there possibly. A beer that's good enough. This one is not one of my favorites that I've had so far. But it's decent enough that I would say, yeah, a C seems about right. If you've had this one before, let me know what you think. Put some comments in the comment section. Love to hear any feedback you may have on this one. As always, I appreciate you guys checking out another video. I look forward to catching you next time. Cheers.